RT, a Moscow headquartered media company, said today that it was going to register as a foreign agent in the United States. They've been fighting that registration for months now with the Justice Department, but what they said today was if they didn't comply with that demand by the Justice Department, it might put them out of business or shut down their business operations in the U.S., and they didn't want to do that. So they were going to go ahead and comply. And that's a big deal because the U.S. intelligence community have said that RT is basically just a propaganda arm of the Kremlin. The U.S. government says that RT has gone to lengths to try to conceal how much of their work is controlled and directed by the Russian government. By making this filing, RT will be admitting it, at least on paper, that they are acting on behalf of the Russian government. One of the quirks of this whole fight that RT has been having with the Justice Department is there isn't necessarily any consequence in the real world to them registering. So, for example, there are other news organizations that are registered under the Foreign Agents Registration Act. It doesn't really affect how they do their jobs. It's just a reflection of the fact that they are funded, at least in part, by foreign governments. But you did get the sense, just watching the back and forth, that RT did not want to admit a direct connection to the Russian government. In the months leading up to this, the Russian government has threatened that if RT is punished in some way, that there will be retaliation and consequences. Most folks took that to mean that American news organizations operating in Moscow might face some new restrictions. But one of the questions we still don't know the answer to yet is, will the Russian government actually view this registration filing as some sort of punishment? Because in theory, RT could just file the paperwork and everyone could just go on with their lives. But it's possible that the Russian government could see otherwise and decide to make some American news organizations do something.